Welcome to our topic, Changing Teacher Distributions to Lost. Our learning objectives are threefold. First, why? And it just simply allows your campus the ability to reflect textbooks that were not returned by the deadline set. Next, when? Typically, we see this process at the end of a school year. However, in your district, it may be appropriate to change a particular title to lost, or a date range. I'll give you some scenarios that will help you understand these options. And last, how? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started with step-by-step instruction. Once you've logged into the TIPWeb-IM application, you'll begin by locating the Tools icon in the left navigation bar at the bottom of your window, and click to select, which will bring us into the Tools page. At the bottom of the page, note the Global Tools header, and just to the right, the Closing icon. We'll go ahead and click Closing, which brings us into the closing page. Beneath the teacher header, you'll see Change Teacher Distributions to Lost. Once we've run this process, a last run date will populate. I'll go ahead and select Change Teacher Distributions to Lost, which brings me into the closing page. We have several options on this page. First of all, this area is designed specifically to change all distributed teacher books to lost. Note at the bottom of my page, if I select Go, I'll change all dates and all titles for all teacher distributions to lost. We have two additional options though. We can select by a specific date range, or we can choose a specific title. I'll go ahead and click on Date, and we can close books that have been distributed between two specific dates. This might be an option for your district if perhaps you have summer school and you issued books, say between June the 7th and June the 29th, and you want to go ahead and close those specific books within that date range to lost. Note that once I select a date range, that date range will populate. Then selecting Go will change again all distributed books to teachers between those two dates to lost. I'll go ahead next and click on Title. On the Title tab, we can select a specific book that we want to change to lost. I'll go ahead and enter a book title. This might be helpful, say, for districts, especially high school, that have maybe a 9-week course that's not going to be taught all year, and you want to go ahead and gather those books back in the book room. Any books that aren't located that are still distributed to a specific teacher can then be changed to lost. We begin by selecting the title to highlight it in yellow. Once it's highlighted, note at the bottom of my screen that the title populates. Clicking Go then will change just those distributed books to this particular title to lost. I'm going to go ahead and back out one more time and take us back to our opening screen to continue with the scenario of changing teacher distributed books to lost at the end of a school year. Again, I'll click to enter into the area. I'm going to go ahead and go with the default of changing all dates and all title books distributed to teachers to lost. Clicking Go will begin the process. A tip comes up that lets me know the following action will change all distributed books to lost for my selection. Am I sure? I'll click OK to continue the process. Once we have success, we'll get that indication on our screen and we'll simply click OK to exit. Now we can click the blue back arrow to exit this area. And note that our books were changed to lost on the date specified. This concludes our topic, Changing Teacher Distributions to Lost. We want to thank you for watching, and remember, you have unlimited support. Please find additional materials and videos on our Support Center.